said, the camera angles weren't that good. Sorry, I filmed myself, and I'm using an iPhone, and it's hard to do the camera angles showing you like this view and then going to the machine and having the phone not focus on my hands, because I think that's what they think the primary thing is. So I'm going to try to just talk you through this and not sew it. And I think that'll be better. And even though I don't need to extend these pockets, I'm going to still rip out the seam for this just for you, PJ, because I and whoever else, because I really want to explain this because I want you to be able to do this. So that's how serious I am about it. So I'm just taking my little seam ripper and very carefully going through every few stitches and breaking the threads, okay? And then sometimes you'll have to figure out whether or not this is going to open it up enough, or is there another stitch, which in this case there is another stitch. And so what I do is I go into the inside of the pocket, and they do that so that your pocket won't come undone. You won't get a hole in your pocket. So there'll be another seam that you have to rip open, okay? So you do that until you get your seam open. And I'm gonna open this all the way and talk you through it with hopefully better views. Okay, pocket is pretty much open. Okay, and I'm doing it on a lighter fabric so that you can see. All right, so the pocket is about this wide, this wide, this wide. So if I wanted to extend it and make it longer because it's too shallow, this is what I would do. I would take a fabric that's, if it's cotton, I would do cotton. If it's sometimes I do t-shirt dresses, I would then match it to t-shirt. If you use t-shirt though, it's stretchy, and just know that like if you put your phone in the pocket, you're gonna feel the weight of the phone more, especially in a looser, bigger pocket. When you do your pocket extension, it doesn't matter whether because no one's gonna see the pocket, but you would do either right side or wrong side. Now, in a dress, if I'm not doing an extension and I'm just inserting a pocket, I put the pretty sides of the fabric on the inside of the pocket. So if I put my hand inside the pocket, you might see this colorful fabric, and that's pretty. But for an extension, you don't need to worry about it. It takes away a lot of the thinking. What you'll do is next, you're going to match the width, which is this part, to your fabric, right? Or your fabric to the pocket. And you want to make sure that it's long enough to go around. That's what I meant by the circumference, okay? And then like in this case, there's too much fabric, so I would cut that down, right? You can see that it's too much. So I would trim this so that it fits exactly the width of the fabric, okay? So let's pretend like I did that, because I'm not really going to extend this pocket. And I'll just fold it. I'll just clip. So we're just pretending that it's going to be the same width. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to match this. And I usually match it like this, okay? And I'm going to go all the way around. So let me pin it so that you could see it. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm in view. Okay, so I would pin it, but what I was saying in the video is if I'm taking it to the sewing machine, I might not use all these pins. I might just do it halfway because it's really difficult when you get it on the sewing machine to try to maneuver it under the little presser foot. Okay, if you're hand stitching this, it's easy. You could definitely line it all up like I've got here, sew around it. Okay, you're gonna sew around the whole thing, all around this. And then what you'll do is you'll then fold it to how you want it. Okay, now it's attached. And then you're just going to sew this way, the ends and the side. That's it. You can hand sew that, or you can take it to the machine and sew it like that. That's it. There's 3 sides that you're going to sew together. Does that help? I hope so. So one side to attach the pocket all the way around to the opening. Then you'll fold it up like a little rectangle. You'll stitch the end. You'll figure out how deep you want your pocket to be. Then you'll stitch it across. Then you'll stitch it across, and your pocket will be enclosed. So I hope that helps you out, and it was easier to see. And I hope you'll extend pockets. All right. Thanks a lot. Until next time. Bye.